Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you're new here, come on in. If you're returning back, what's good, Soul Tribe? Come on, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I'm sending you peace, love, enlightenment, going within, seeking your higher self, being connected to the Most High God, eternally, supernaturally, allowing space and opportunity to be your new self, unapologetically, congratulating yourself along the way, celebrating your higher self along the way, because your higher self knows the way. That's what I heard. That was like a download. Just like right now, that was a download. Let's see. I thought I had my Palo Santo here. I wanted to burn some Palo Santo. Maybe I'll burn a little bit of sandalwood. Listen, so y'all feel the shift, right? It's intense, huh? Can y'all feel it energetically? I can. I feel a lot of what other people are feeling by way of the shadow realm, right? We feel it, we recognize it, we realize it, we are tapped in. To observe something and not have to absorb it, is absolutely something that I feel like we do discerningly, intuitively. It's a supernatural power to be able to do that. So yeah, we feel it. We know what's going on. In the season of reparations, that's what I just heard. After the season of separation comes the season of reparations. Big Libran energy. Shout out to the Libras. Listen, high vibrational Libran energy, that's what I just heard. Justice is being served. The divine high vibrational collective is being liberated and vindicated. So Libra season is what? September 21st, allegedly, by way of calendar dates. We don't go by time calendars, but we can feel the shift, okay? Collectively, we're all projecting out Libran energy. We're in our Libran state of mind, okay? Needing to be liberated in order to go into this next cycle. Yeah, this is a wise energy. This is necessary. Okay, so between September, is it the 22nd through October 21st? Ooh, before we get to Scorpio season, we'll talk about Scorpio season when we get there, because that right there, those last 3 months of the year really sums everything up, because we go into that winter solstice energy. And collectively, it's about, reaping what you've sown if you did not faint during those little weird little illusions of trials and tribulations. I feel like the more we dismantle certain cords to certain situations that we're connected to, the more we see how things need to be balanced out more so now than ever. Because moving forward, there's no room, there's no space, there's no place for dead, outdated energy. There's no space for it, As much as I, would love to project out a lie to the people going through the dark night of the soul who did us dirty, there's really no space and no place where y'all exist in the future. Not in our timeline, not in our mind's eye. So the fact that we're able to feel the shift at the shadow level lets us further know that something's coming to an end. First, it has to be balanced out, and then we're going to go into that death energy with Scorpio energy. Oh, yeah. Then Sagittarius, and then we got that Capricornianic energy to finish out the year, which will be in the dead of winter. Oh, my goodness. Cuffing season. Careful who you cuff up with. Holy Spirit, divine angels. What is going on? My ancestors said, don't forget to knock on that door. Okay. Close this old cycle, open up the new energy. Show us what's going on by way of this balance. Shout out to Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. A card just fell on the floor and my nose is itching. I just saw coven ties, illegal protection. Okay, so same old stuff. Whole bunch of groups, y'all, are falling asunder. It's so interesting because I feel like they're really preoccupied with us knowing the truth. Like, it's like y'all got y'all's priorities all over the place. Your priorities are out of whack. You need to reassess what is important right now. It appears as though a whole coven, a cult, and a group is out here begging for help, begging for bread, scraping, scrounging. And when I mean bread, I mean energy, prosperity, divinity. of which you have a direct connection because you answered the call and you did the work. So you're starting to get credit for your work, collective. Isn't that nice? When you do the work, now you get credit for it. You're like, cool. That's what's up, man. You know, now you're in a season of reparations and liberation, and you've been vindicated, and big Libra energy is coming through to balance it out. I love it. The only way to get this type of justice in spiritual court, you got to be balanced within. Your masculine and feminine root chakra and everything at the root and the core of who you are, who you have been, who you don't need to be no more has to be balanced. Like one has to be well with the death cycles that they've had to go through, with the dead bodies that you left behind, meaning the dead versions of yourself. I talk about it over on the other platform. I just did a reading on that. It's so interesting. Join me over. Commercial break. No, this is a real commercial. Join me over at Divine High Priestess Activated, our sister page, where we talk about High Priestess things. It is a space, it is a place where we keep it real. You know, it's like we take off the spiritual court hat and we really have real conversations about our transformations, you know. Become a member over there, you know. It's fun. Come on over. Help, okay? So you got some covens, some cults. A Leo could be significant. I just saw Leo in the deck, and I just saw Scorpio. Ooh, interesting. Help. Somebody's trying to hide the fact that they need help. Yeah, their priorities are all out of whack. Somebody could be losing security with home in the reverse. Okay? These are people that were getting illegal protection, using all of their connections illegally. You know, people breaking the rules, bending the rules in order to... Look, I can't make it up. Kelvin. I saw that card in the middle of the deck, and here it is again. Spirit is saying, I said what I said. The universe is saying that we said what we said. Coven ties, a group effort. So a whole group is out here going down. Yeah, I felt like this is piggybacking off of that original reading that I did about, you know, the whole group being down. Somebody said they was going to get rid of you within 3 to 5 business days. Here we are, okay? 152 hours later. Here we are, 1,044 minutes later, and you still alive. Look, you got a connection to spirit, gateway to the spirit realm. You channel messages. You go within, your supernatural being. Okay. The angels talk to you. They whisper to you. They talk to you. They commune with you. They converse with you. You get high vibrational divine intervention by way of information. Yeah, you're being contacted by the spirit realm. They're showing you something. These people were tripping over their egos. Power hungry ass ego tripping. Oh wow, that's a hell of a combination. Coven ties. Yeah, let me get this card off the floor. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so illegal protection, using illegal connections for their own personal agendas, having somebody bail them out, somebody that was on the inside of whatever it was. Somebody was assisting this person, these people, whatever the hell they got going on. Why are they here, Spirit? Why are they here? Where are we going? Okay, with this situation. We got justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay. My nose is itching. My goodness, I know the truth is coming. Somebody's money is what got them a lot of protection. Money talks, bullshit walks. That's what I just heard. Somebody had money. Somebody was able to pay for things to be done. Oh yeah, this is the truth, the whole truth. Now they're down to their last 4 pentacles. Somebody does not have what they need to grease any more palms, to get any more insidious favors. You know what I'm saying? They can't do it no more. They don't have it. You know, they're in a bind. They're out of time. Yeah, they need to go get on the grind and figure something out. And you're in the 9 of Pentacles, so they seem to have an issue with that. I feel like these people's priorities are out of whack. Somebody's really preoccupied with trying to block your intuition so that you don't know that they're going through something. Again, priorities out of whack. You got the whole world up against you. Your back is up against the wall. Whoever these people are, whole back's up against the wall, and they're preoccupied with you and what it is that you know. Could have been an ex-lover here. 6 of Wands watching you get a victory, getting you, yeah, at 6 of Wands and the Empress energy and the Hermit. Somebody's watching you get a victory. Somebody's watching you get justice. Yeah, 4 of Cups, and they sitting there sulking. Yeah, that's not going to help, sir. You need to get up from sitting up under that tree and get your punk ass up. Ain't nobody about to come to your pity party. For some of you, this is a familiar family unit. 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. Or a neighborhood, or this was a coven of people that they were like a family of, like, I don't know, dark ass people. Maybe they're bound to the ties that have bound them, whatever these contracts are. Ooh, child, the whole group is stressed out. I cannot make it up. The Most High is presiding over all cases. We really don't give a damn. Let the record show. Let the court state. Spiritual stenographers, angels, recording angels. Please let the heavens know. We as the divine collective, collectively, one say I, one say we, one say all of us, so say I, so say we, as Shay, Motive B, together, collectively. We don't give a damn. They could be sitting up really saying like, damn, y'all really don't give a damn? Yeah, we really don't give a damn. We really don't, man. I mean, the only reason we're discussing this in spiritual court is because now these people are considered to be a case study. By way of spirituality 101, you got some people going through the shadows, and these people are serving as an example, a bad example, really, of what not to be. They're a good example by way of how not to become a bad example by way of violating spiritual law. Yeah, these people are stressed out. They need help. 10 of Wands, burdens, stress, the weight of the world on their back. And they got your ancestors on their back. And they got whatever they did to you backfiring on them. It's a lot going on at the same damn time. Yeah, the 4 of Wands, honey. This is some type of community. This is like a whole group of people. This is a whole neighborhood, a whole city, a whole state. Whatever this is, this could be worldwide. You got the Empress energy, divine feminine energy, 10 of Cups, something about your bloodline, something about your lineage, something about karmic debt. It's been paid in full. Yeah, ooh, these people. Page of Wands in a reverse. Somebody's getting bad news, okay? The 4 of Wands and the 10 of Wands and the Page of Wands in a reverse. Somebody could be getting a foreclosure notice, okay? Home in the reverse. Somebody's security is like, if somebody was on top, they're not anymore. And you're long gone. 6 of Swords, you like, that ain't my problem. I got to go. 6 of Wands. And the universe is rewarding you for making a really good decision to sail to calmer waters, with the Hermit. You went within, you isolated. Yeah, now you back outside. 10 of Cups. You connected to your soul tribe. Cosmic royal family. That's all I just heard. Clarify, this person need help. I just heard financial burdens, financial responsibility. Somebody took on more than they could handle because they were banking on, what were they banking on? I can't make it up. The 5 of Pentacles. Somebody was banking on taking something from you, or somehow you're connected to this person's prosperity, or you were. Maybe without your knowledge. I feel like somebody wanted to take something from you. I feel like collectively these people came together and made bad decisions, okay, to do something, come up against you. Now they're stressed out. 10 of Wands. Why did we do that? Well, you know, I always love the convenient excuses, you know, the untimely moments of amnesia. Why? What were we thinking? We don't know. Well, I can tell you what you were thinking. You wanted the chosen one's gifts. Okay, let the court remind you, let spiritual court remind you, you wanted collective's destiny. You didn't want collective to move forward. You saw something good coming in for this person. So now you are conveniently out here scrambling, scraping for bread, looking for help. 5 of Pentacles is poverty. Somebody's afraid to be homeless. Somebody is very prideful. Somebody could have, you know, decided that they need to ask for help when it was too late. Yeah, this is ego, pride. Somebody had an like this image to uphold, okay? What did you do to collective? Why is this here? What can we help you with? Okay, so you attack collective. You put collective in a position where they had to protect themselves with the 9 of Wands, where collective had to be guarded. Okay, collective is coming out as the wounded warrior. What happened? This is an ambush. This is an attack. Again, this is a familiar family unit, or this is a whole community of people. Okay, the 10 of Cups. Somebody wanted your 10 of Cups. Somebody wanted your 10 of Cups and your 2 of Wands. Your destiny. What's due to you? This is what they did. Clarify, they need help. Somebody needs some type of help. It's a whole group. Yeah, it's a whole damn group of them. I'm telling you, these people are down for the count. They're down for the count. This is past the 3 to 5 business days, so something has backfired. 3 to 5 times within the last 5 hours, something is backfiring by the hour. 5 of Wands, somebody could be sitting up like, damn, if it ain't one thing, it's another. No, it's always another, and it's always going to be something, because this was the energy that you collectively sent out by way of your little diabolical ass coven. Y'all raggedy. Nobody's coming to save you. You can't get help from us. No, you're gonna have to write it out. Yeah, put on your seatbelt. Page of Cups in the reverse. These people are crazy. They're immature. Okay, Page of Wands in the reverse. Some of them could be having premonitions of like all this weird shit happening. Like somebody could be, Page of Cups in the reverse could be nightmares, night terrors, just crazy. Page of Wands in the reverse, bad news. 5 of Wands in the reverse, they've lost the moon, and they got the nerve to be hiding this. People like this are interesting to me because they're spending a lot of time, a great deal of energy, trying to hide the fact that they're going through all of this mess. They're really preoccupied with how you see them. Whoever these people are, they're really preoccupied with you knowing what's happening to them. But again, let the records show. You've already stated, okay? You really don't give a damn, although you are aware. Yeah. Now, had it been you, somebody was enjoying the fact that you were going through something. But this, nah, you know, we're not this low vibration. It's not like, you're losing your house. You way down. Nah, we knew that was going to happen before it happened. We don't pride ourselves on watching people, you know, get their karma. Not like that. But at the same time, it's bittersweet. You know, it's nice to have that balance. You know, it's nice to see people get their own energy. Work with that shit. You want to work with something? Work with all this nasty energy you sent out. Start there. That's your assignment. Some of them don't even know where to start. It's too much going on. The ancestors are here. You stood your ground up against a whole bunch of people. Look at all these wands that were trying to attack you. Look at all these wands, warfare. This is like a whole bunch of people. Now they need help. Clarify, somebody need help. Yeah, somebody needs help. The Emperor is here. Divine masculine energy. Clarify, somebody needs help. Somebody could be going to somebody, but nobody will help them. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. I just heard somebody is saying like, I'm just trying to keep it together. Lord have mercy. Lord. I don't know why this is so funny to me. I feel like it's funny to me because I'm happy. This shit is hilarious because somebody is like in hermit, like, I'm just trying to keep it together. Well, apparently that ain't working all the way right for you. Your attempts are failing. 10 of Wands. Yeah, look, this is a whole group of people separated from one another, divided. 5 of Wands in a reverse and a 3 of Pentacles in a reverse. This was a bad collaboration. What else is new, Spirit? And who's this Emperor? Who's the Emperor, Holy Spirit? Divine masculine. 4 of Swords. What's the 4 of Swords in the Emperor? Clarify the 4 of Swords in the Emperor. Somebody's meditating. Divine masculine. Okay, this is for you. You got the 4 of Swords. You're relaxing. You're going within and you're seeing the truth. 4 of Swords. You put something to rest after a really long battle. There's a lot of people that was attacking you all at once. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, you're in this King of Swords energy. There's a whole bunch of betrayal, a whole bunch of something. Too much for one person to handle. But I feel like you needed that battle. You needed that battle in order to awaken to your ancient God. You sure did. 4 of Swords. It put you in the 4 of Swords. It put you in meditation. It put you in peace, be still. And then you started to tap into the truth, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you started to defy the laws of gravity by way of falsehoods and illusions. You started to see through something. You rose above something in order to see something. The smoke. You rose above the smoke and then you saw fire. Yeah, you went to war. You had to go to war. But the war was within. Yeah, you saw these people. Look, I can't make this up. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Stuck. The Sun in the reverse. Smoke. Fire. Somebody was attempting to cloak themselves. They're so like busy trying to show you that they're not going through nothing. Like, that is embarrassing that you're working that hard to assure that collective doesn't see that you're going through hard times that you yourself are responsible for. You really are working hard to try to cover this up, whoever these people are. It's a lot of overexertion, a lot of extra energy that quite literally, we can't do anything with that. We really don't care. But since it's here, we might as well just use this reading for educational purposes. Yeah, look, an inspiration. Yeah, don't do this, boys and girls. You know, it's like, what the hell? Everybody go back to Spirituality 101, which is basically all the time. You know, the beginning of wisdom is realizing, honestly, you don't know a damn thing. I don't know a damn thing. Listen, that's wisdom, because knowledge is infinite. It's really not like, okay, I got it. No, it doesn't work like that. You get the truth along the way. You apply it and you keep it pushing. What good is it to have knowledge and not apply it? But knowing yourself is always going to benefit you. Know thyself. This is somebody that's really preoccupied. They need help. They need some type of financial help. They done lost this little battle, this little war that they cooked up. Five of Swords, it's a whole bunch of damn people. It's ridiculous. This could be up to like 15, 20 people. 5, 10, 15. Spirit just says the numbers are dwindling. Damn. Five of Swords, sneaky, deceptive, fighting something that maybe they can't see. Five of Swords is just like, our backs are turned, you know? That's the energy that it's giving. So backs are turned. These people are down for the count. You got 10 people like getting towers. 10 of Swords. 5 of Wands in the reverse. They lost. Whatever this is. What was the point of all this? Okay? What was the point of all this? Interesting. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody tried to take something from you. Something that you worked for. Okay? And this is why they're sad. Because it failed. So somebody shot their best shot. Yeah, somebody shot their best shot. I just heard, hit me with your best shot, fire away, yeah. Why don't you hit me with your... Somebody tried to hit you with their best shot. They fired away. This is like a whole bunch of people attacking one person, one divine masculine. And now he's coming out as the Emperor and the King of Swords, 4 swords. He's gone within to see the truth. He's gone through a major awakening. But had you not gone through this divine masculine, you would not be this ancient god. Congratulations. You've gone through some type of spiritual initiation in the ethers, some type of spiritual graduation. Okay, 6 of Wands is a victory over all things, over everything that you've had to go through. Now you're coming out as the King of Swords. Somebody that played a game that maybe you didn't even know you were playing at the time, but you won. Temperance, you're coming out balanced, angelic, and they're watching you. Page of Swords, be in this single and self-sufficient energy. This could have taken you a while, but the beautiful part about Ascension, once you get to this level and you've mastered certain parts of yourself and you've overcome with the Ace of Swords, you realize, what the hell is time? Time is an illusion. Slow and steady wins the race. You have some type of air bending abilities. It's giving big air sign Libran energy, okay? With the scales, Aquarius, Gemini, some way you speak to the atmosphere in the universe, or you had to learn to do this. You had to learn how to combat things that were being put in the air. That's what I just heard. The author of the air, okay. Listening nearby. You could have had people that were trying to tap into your mind, hack your mind, trying to hear your mental conversations with the universe. You've mastered how to have a conversation in the middle of war. Unwaged war, unwarranted war. You didn't wage this war against these people, but you had to stand in your power with strength. I can make it up. 3 of Swords. This is like the scales. within the heart, balancing out the heart and the mind, cognitively, decision making, fight or flight mechanism. Yeah, you got to know the art of war. The art of war is like intuitively being guided. Okay, don't do this, stay here. Time to move, pray this, cleanse, do that. Like, you got to know the time and what needs to be done. I cannot make it up. You're coming out as the King of Wands. You're coming out as the Emperor. You're all the kings in the upright. Then you got the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? Something about your divine feminine energy needing to be grounded. So this Queen of Pentacles energy is within you, divine masculine. You're balanced. You tapped into your feminine nature when it came to being grounded, self-care, stable. Then you had to go to war. You had to bring out some fire with this King of Wands. You mastered all the elements. Big ascended master energy. You died. Okay? You could have been resurrected. Yeah, they scared of you. Somebody wanted to make sure that you died. You said, okay, bet. Then you rose from the grave like Lazarus. Oh, Lazarus. Pick up your bed and walk. You got this special gift. You could have had this gift since you were a child, but they tried to block your intuition. The Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Since you were a little boy, you had this gift. Two of Swords. You had people playing with your psyche, trying to blind you from your power, blind you from your potential, blind you from your masculine gifts, your feminine gifts within. Yeah, look, because you're coming out as a Queen of Pentacles, using your feminine energy to ground yourself. Whoa, this is deep. Why did you choose your feminine energy to ground yourself in the middle of war? That's deep. One could have been overly masculine, but instead you went towards grounding earthly matters. Using your feminine energy, Queen of Pentacles, to ground yourself in the middle. Yeah, you nurtured yourself as if you were your own mother. The Queen of Pentacles is like a mothering energy. It's, it's giving Iyami. You mothered yourself within. You could have nurtured your inner child like a mother, masculine. Whoa. Powerful. You went within and accessed feminine parts of yourself that you could have been reaching for in your relationship. Clarify this covenant. What's the deal? Who are these people? Knight of Wands. Who's this Knight of Wands? What's the covenant? Who's this Knight of Wands energy? The Devil. Capricorn energy, fire sign energy, Sagittarius energy. Somebody has been obsessed with you, your abilities, since you were a child, since you were younger. This could be like a sibling or a childhood friend. Clarify this covenant. This person's like obsessed with you. Yeah, look, 7 of Cups. This person got some type of addictions. Somebody could pop pills. Somebody could snort a little cocaine. Something like that. Somebody got a lot going on. Yeah, this person has been jealous of you. This person has severe mental issues, but I feel like it's like a drug-induced or some type of bad habit. Most times when you find people with addictions, their addictions don't stop there. If they're addicted to drugs, they're addicted to sex, addicted to food, addicted to, like, their addictions usually just take on different shapes and forms in their life. Yeah, they have addictive personality. It's like they can't just have one. They have to have a whole bunch of something. This person's got deep-seated, like, mental issues, y'all. But I feel like it's because of the magic that they did. I feel like there's, like, with the Devil, this could be like an entity attachment. There's somebody in this group that was the common denominator between this group and you, masculine. 7 of Cups. Somebody wanted what you had. 9 of Swords. You could be really handsome, or whatever people deem to be handsome. Maybe you take really good care of yourself. I feel like even when you never really tried to be handsome, people could have really been attracted to you. It was driving this person crazy. Whoever this masculine is, this could be a feminine as well. Clarify. Is this a feminine? Some type of communication. Big Sagittarius energy. Somebody's birthday could be in December. Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Or maybe they're just in a very addictive energy. Could be any sign. Let's just say that. Okay. Somebody wants to communicate with you because they need your help. Yeah, somebody from the past. 6 of Cups in a reverse. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would, and do something, what, different? Nah, I feel like these people would have did the same thing. This person is an emotional manipulator. The King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's an opportunist. Somebody wants to come in, but I feel like you know that. I don't feel like I'm telling you anything that's new. I feel like this person is always watching you, watching to see what you got coming in, watching you stand in your power. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it up. The star's energy. Big star energy. You could be in the public eye. Clarify the star. And 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel like you should give them something. It's only fair. It's only right. Like, yeah, you know, I'm kind of in a bind. You're like, no, you're never in a bind. You're just selfish. You're just greedy. King of Cups in the reverse. And somebody did something with the coven. Some type of spell work to sacrifice you. The Hangman and Death. I feel like this person is up for sacrifice. Because you alchemize something. You balance it out. 2 of Pentacles. These people don't even think you're human. You could have had a near-death experience. I'm telling you. Now somebody wants to come in and celebrate. Like, hey, how you been? No, sit down. King of Cups in the reverse is emotionally manipulative. Yeah, it's a wrap. And you're being guided to keep moving forward. So you will. Big Cancerian energy coming out. You're moving forward. Cancerian rules, you know, nurturing the chest area. I feel like this person kind of like, it's weird. It's like in some instances, they're looking at you as if you are a parental figure to them, but you could be the same age as this person, maybe more mature. You could be an older brother, older sibling, or somebody that you grew up with, or some type of close, like whatever the correlation is in between you and this person. It's almost like they feel like you're supposed to give them something. Like somebody manipulates the past. You know, this is that kind of person. Hey, remember when we used to go over to this place? Or remember when we would go and, you know, go-kart riding? And you're like, yeah, I do remember. Every time you was begging. Every time you messed up something. Like every memory with this person, it like ends in them being like manipulative or some type of something like irritation. Like at some point, you just like, if you don't get the hell away from here, Knight of Swords, you had to take this person down in the spirit. Clarify. You have to take this person down in the spirit. Yeah, this person is crazy. Whew. You got a nasty witch or warlock on your hands with the Hierophant in the reverse. This person is married to the devil. That's what I just heard. God, dog. That's crazy business. Somebody married to the devil. The ties that bind. You got a whole group of people that tried to sacrifice you because of who you are, Divine Masculine. Queen of Pentacles. And you tapped into your feminine energy right on time with that 4 of Swords, because somebody wanted something to be on repeat with the 6 of Cups in the reverse. And the universe is like, no, that's enough. Sit your punk ass down. The whole group is looking like this. 10 of Swords. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Child. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying, because this is a sad ass mess. They're stressed out. They should be. Whatever they did, it was big. Somebody bound themselves to the devil. Somebody bound themselves to death. Because this person, this friend, whoever this one is with these bad addictions, bad decisions, they could be next on some type of like sacrificing list. But the whole group is going down. So who the hell is going to sacrifice who? That's like them saying, it's your fault. No, all you bitches collaborated together. Y'all can't think on y'all own? You can't think for yourself? Well, he said, shut up. Like, for real. Get them out of spiritual court. For real. Get them out, please. If I had some sage, I would sage you bitches out of spiritual court. Oh, collective. These people refuse to walk away. I swear I want to smack the hell out of somebody in spiritual court. Nevertheless, smack them so hard that they smack themselves down into an oblivion. Smack yourself. Make them hit themselves, man. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Strike yourself. Spank yourself. You in trouble. 8 of Cups in the reverse. These people refuse to let go. Eight of Cups in the reverse is like refusing to get out of your way. That's what they said. Okay. But then the ancestors popped up. The Seven of Wands. That's protection. The ancestors popped up. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, because whoever this person was, whoever this person is, this King of Cups in the reverse, this person was trying to harvest off of your energy. In fact, they were. But somebody was harvesting for like, you know, this person was harvesting for like money, drugs, cars. It never had anything to do with the spiritual awakening. And then somebody just went full throttle and trying to sacrifice you. You got the Lovers here. Somebody could have been attacking your lovers, or you got an ex-lover here too. Yeah, you got an ex-lover that knows that the wheel is turning in your favor, Wheel of Fortune. And so this person could also be trying to stop you. Show me this coven, Holy Spirit. Now they need help. You got the King of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse. I think it's safe to say that somebody's shit did not go the way they planned it. Somebody's ships are not sailing to calmer waters, and now they need help. Clarify, they need help. Judgment in the reverse. Who the hell thought to do this? Two of Swords, and they're really concerned about you knowing. So they're doing something like projecting some type of weird energy so you can't see them. Child, if you don't go get your life together. Don't nobody care about what y'all got going on. Again, you're only coming up for educational purposes. I promise you, if y'all didn't come up in spiritual court, we would not miss you. That is for sure. Clarify. This person likes to monitor you. They're obsessed with you. The Devil. I feel like this person, not only did they lose at some type of imaginary beef, some type of weird-ass unwarranted battle, I feel like they're obsessively watching you, Divine Masculine, trying to figure out how you did something. Whole life falling apart. Judgment in the reverse. Somebody's running from the Grim Reaper. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, somebody could be going through money issues, problems. Nine of Cups in the reverse. I mean, the universe is beating the shit out of them. If it's not one thing, it's another. Somebody is like, I'm just trying to keep it together. Oh, now you're trying to keep it together? Okay, what happened? How did it fall apart? Like, they never like to tell the backstory. I love it how spiritual court recants the series of events and what actually happened. Because if you leave it to these people, they would never tell what they really did. So now they're just trying to keep it together, but they don't want to talk about how it fell apart. Okay, clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. More people deflecting and not taking accountability. The Hangman, but they stuck. They all stuck. The Hangman, because you're coming up like the Emperor, the power like a god, a power like unto God is what the card says. Lord have mercy. What were they thinking? They weren't. Somebody's obsessively watching you though. This could be monitoring spirit. Clarify this monitoring spirit that's catching fire. Show me. The Ten of Wands. Somebody's watching you stressed out. Well, stop watching. Go get your life together. I don't know what to do. Okay, because it's a spiritual attack. That's why. This is bigger than just getting your life together. It's an energy around it. It's very dark. It's very shadowy. It's very low vibrational. Yeah, it's real dark. Ten of Wands. The Devil. Judgment in the reverse. The Hangman. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody doesn't see a way out. I'm going to be honest. This is big suicide energy. You know, I don't like this for that person. It's unfortunate. But the Hangman, Judgment in the reverse, and the Devil, and the Ten of Wands, and they're watching you be protected with the Lovers by way of the Wheel of Fortune. It's like the universe loves you. It's showing you love. It's showing you favor, collective. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Pentacles. Somebody is at their wit's end. Eight of Cups in the reverse, but they refuse to walk away. Spirit says, no, they can't walk away. The Eight of Cups in the reverse is like the universe blocking them. Damn. Damn. Damn, this whole group is screwed. Royally. Quite literally. They messed all the way up. It ain't nothing that they can do. Like, what is this? Yeah, the ancestors said they fed up. It ain't nothing they can do about it. My God. Somebody messed with the wrong bloodline. Two of Pentacles. The universe is like assisting you north, south, east, and west, up, down, as above, so below, to balance your life out. You got angels all around you, collective. Heck, we got angels around us, balancing things out. Look at the Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers. The universe is like, I love y'all. We like, okay, universe. We love you too, universe. We're in this beautiful love affair with the universe, making love to the sun and the stars, and it's making love back. You know, that means collaborating by way of love as the highest vibration. Yeah, it's not a sexual energy. Although we out here getting our sexy back, you know, it's a combination of things going on. It's a love affair. It's a love with the universe, and the universe is showing us love back. Yeah, listen, somebody might not make it out of this, y'all. Yeah, look, the Queen of Cups, love. Not only are you in the Queen of Cups energy, collective, overall energy, masculine and or feminine, the Six of Cups, something about you being well with your past. I feel like somebody has been trying to fight you for lifetimes. I feel like this is a group of people that have been successful at taking you down in a whole bunch of lifetimes. I absolutely do. The Magician. You got a lover coming in here. Somebody that, I don't know, you've been with in past lifetimes. Maybe you missed opportunities. You will not miss that opportunity this lifetime. You're the master of everything. That's what the card says. Spirit says what we're saying here is the truth. The Magician, Gemini energy, the master of everything. An exciting adventure of limits of human comprehension. So define the limits of human comprehension. Child, that's a whole nother reading. This is how they see you. These people quite literally could be looking at you because they're in, like, the crazy part is they're in the Page of Swords. They're watching you in the Devil's energy, obsessively watching you. They literally feel like you are some type of, they don't know what the hell to think. So that lets me further know with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, if this group went above and beyond to try to take you out, the Page of Pentacles, and all they got out of the deal was a Page of Pentacles ass energy, these people could have also tried to sacrifice your child. Clarify they went above and beyond. What did they do? Show me this group, this coven. Now they need help. The Ten of Cups. Somebody came for your bloodline. Yeah, your family, your child. They should have did something else. It's over. It's really over. Justice is here. I cannot make this up. Balance. Look at the Justice. Look at the scales. Look at the sword. The Ace of Sword in her hand. Is that a machete? Sheesh. The planets of the sword and scales. That's what it says. Air sign energy. Welcome to Libran energy. Welcome to the liberation of Libran energy. Liberating the chosen ones. Yeah, finally. Thank you. But again, I feel like we were okay. Look, and she still came out. I cannot make this up. She said, yes, I said what I said. Justice. She said, I said what I said. Listen, the scales will be balanced. It's beautiful energy. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Show me what it is I need to see. The Ace of Cups, my love. The Ace of Cups collective. Listen, you get a new life, a new body, a new you, a new boo, a new Ten of Cups, a new bloodline. You've created a new bloodline. It has to be new. After you broke all these generational curses, yeah, it's brand new. Look at you. I can't make this up, and you're not under any illusion of what choices you're making. The Seven of Cups is in a reverse. Somebody sent, like, what the hell? Clarify these people. Somebody sent some type of illusion. Somebody was attacking your dream state, Page of Cups, or a child's dream state. Or somebody was doing this since you were a child. This could be a whole bunch of doggone people falling so that your path can be clear. The universe is saying we're not going to leave anybody behind. We're going to make sure that all of them get exactly what they deserve. Seven of Cups in the reverse is illusions. That's like dream state energy. Page of Cups, they tried to block your dream state. Or somebody tried to penetrate your mind, like infect you. Somebody's like an infection. Ooh, wee. The Page of Cups. Somebody wants to know what you're thinking before you think it. Like, dang, can I get to my thoughts first? I might just change my mind just to, you know, make things interesting. Order in the courts. Order in the court. I call down judgment over myself. I call down judgment. Like, damn, can I have my thoughts first? Somebody like, what you thinking? What you about to think? What you about to do? Like, sit your dumb ass down. Damn. Can't stand you, no thinking ass bastards. Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody was trying to penetrate your dream state. And it was coming for a child. Somebody's weird. Clarify, Divine Collective. Yeah, this person's upset. They don't know what the hell to do. Four of Swords in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Child. Oh my God. It's too much going on. Oh my God. This person wanted to dominate you, or a group of people wanted to dominate you, put wands on your back, give you hardships. These people wanted to eat you like a bowl of Chianti. They wanted to eat you like a side dish. They wanted to consume you. This is spiritual cannibalism. These people wanted to eat off your spirit, off your soul's mission. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They up the creek without a doggone paddle, and nobody's coming to help them. This is what the universe wants me to make clear. Nobody's coming to help their ass. Four of Swords in the reverse. Some of these people are in bad health. Death spells, sickness spells, poverty spells. Spirit just said it's all backfiring at once. Some of them literally could be thinking like, oh my God. No, I know. Be strong. Well, y'all ain't got no strength. You ain't got no power. So to be strong, I don't want you to feel like I'm patronizing you, but I don't think that that's going to be something that you're able to do. 10% of reverse, okay? Obsessively watching. Somebody is still watching. Show me this monitoring spirit. Somebody monitors you every day. They want to see what you know, and they're trying to block your intuition. It's your strength. So somebody's trying to steal harvest off of you with the strength energy and the Knight of Cups, hoping that they can come in as a friend. They're also trying to feed off of a young person, a child, for power. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. This shit backfires so bad. Whoa. This shit backfires so bad. These people are desperate. Fainting. Struggling. Like, I just heard bracing themselves for the worst. Somebody wants to take their life. Like, it's not even funny. Four of Pentacles, their mental health is failing. Eight of Cups in the reverse, but they refuse to walk away even still with all this shit falling apart for them. Nine of Cups in the reverse, they're not getting their wishes fulfilled. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, you've turned down some type of reconciliation offer, as you should, to some person that's connected to some type of nasty ass coven. And then you got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is materialistic. Somebody's an opportunist. Somebody wants to come towards you because of what you have. They have bad habits. They have addictions. It's a lot going on. Ten of Swords in the reverse. This shit backfired. And this is what's unfortunate, because if somebody has a child, it could have gone to their child or somebody in their family. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse, somebody was trying to block your dream state, block your child's intuition, feed off their gifts. Four of Swords in the reverse, they got something that, I don't know what the hell this is. Four of Swords in the reverse, somebody might be having health issues or something like that. They're all over the place. Restless energy, 10% of reverse, and they got bad habits with the devil. And the 10% of reverse is addictions. The Emperor in the reverse, somebody is like really messed up, y'all. Somebody's beyond repair, or this whole group. Clarify the group. Spirit says the whole group is beyond repair. The Five of Pentacles. It came out like this. So they still feel like they can get out of the Five of Pentacles. This is like empty. This is like they've been marked by the spirit realm, by the shadow realm of what not to be. These are like the skunks of the earth. They're rotten. You know, you get next to them, they have a certain smell about them, a skunky smell. You know, if you ever smell a skunk smell, just know that that's a sign that you need to protect yourself. The skunk represents spiritual protection. You ever seen somebody kill a skunk? Hell no. You ain't never just seen an animal charge at a skunk. Why? Because the skunk will spray your ass. That's protection. Yeah. Shh. That'll teach them. So if you ever smell that, okay, which is also a smell of death, if somebody's sending you death, or a dirty ass witch or warlock is near. Now, I've been next to some demons and they all smell different. I'm going to be honest. Don't let that smell rub off on you. Don't let nobody suddenly touch you. Hell to the no. They love touching you and patting you on your damn back. Hey, how you doing? Touching you on your shoulder and shit. Transfer of energy and power and all of that. Because they know that you have so much power. You're going to alchemize it anyway. But it's not wise to stay around people in that energy. It's giving, don't tempt the Lord my God. Don't tempt the God that is within me. I'm still wise. I need to get away from this energy. Hell no. Yeah. Demons, they stink. It was one that I would just sit by and I'm like, what's that sour smell? Huh? You know? You can always tell when one is near. It's a smell. Your senses, engulfing your senses. When you breathing like a God, walking like a God, in alignment like a God, you're going to be able to pick up on your senses. You got your 5 senses and then you got your 6th senses, 7th senses, 9th senses, 10th senses, 12th senses. Senses that they didn't even know existed. That's why they looking at you like a sci-fi flick. Somebody like, what the hell are you? Well, I'm a little bit of this. We're a little bit of that. The Knight of Swords. You keep coming up as somebody who looks really good for their age. The night energy. The night energy is like, I got energy. I got time. I got more than enough strength to carry on, to show up in spiritual court so I can get my good karma, you know? Yeah, you've been called into spiritual court. Okay, you're showing up looking good. Fast thinking, fast action. Knight of Swords is about standing up for yourself. Courage. Taking swift action. Thinking quickly on your toes. It's like when somebody comes and tries to sneak up on you to attack you. You're like, what you doing? You just snatch them up. Fight or flight mechanism. And it's quick. You ain't really got to think about it. Child, I done beat so many people's ass in a dream state. I know collective you have too. Shout out down below. Drop a bomb. If you didn't drop the bomb in the ethers in the middle of your sleep state, China whooped on some people. And I wake up like, whew, damn. Feeling energized, but also knowing that I just did something. In the spirit realm, I don't know what it was, but I know I did some shit. I know that somebody didn't wake up okay. Somebody woke up with a bruise on their leg. They're like, how the hell I get that? Like, okay. Empress energy, bitch. Empress. You see that? I feel like we can flex our little spiritual collar here. Why not? You can flex your spiritual collar, collective. Look at what you have survived. These are the kind of people that be like, be humble. Bitch, why? You weren't. Oh, you think you better than us and do. Oh, you think you wiser than us. And we are wise enough to know that we don't need to be bound to the devil. Wise enough to know that your little raggedy ass little crew over here looking dried out and dried up like a raisin in the sun. Out here trying to dry up people's dreams and they wish fulfillment. And you out here thirsty. Thirst bucket ass energy, desperate energy, trying to comfort children, and even the children outrank your raggedy, diabolical ass. Oh, y'all think y'all the empress, and we are, and do, and is, and okay, and will continue to be the empress. The empress got the right to flex a little bit. Hell yeah, you got the right to flex a little bit. Be humble for what? Be humble to who? The devil? Bitch, I know you lied. I would say when hell freezes over, but I feel like hell didn't already froze over. So I'm just going to substitute that with for never, forever, for never, ever, ever. Will we bow down in the presence of the devil? These people wanted you to submit to their gods. That's what I just heard. Idol worshiping. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, moving right along. It's over. This is a message from the universe. The universe says it's over. The world card, it's over. 5 of Cups. They know it. They know it. These people are trying to brace themselves for the worst. But what are they going to hold on to? You know, when you brace yourself, you got to get ready. They ain't got nothing to hold on to. The 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups in the reverse. Some of them are refusing to leave. Some of them are trying to leave. Spirit says some of them are trying to like run from their karma. They could be trying to move, relocate, but with the 8 of Cups in the reverse, the universe is blocking them. Some of them are still trying to harvest off of collective's energy because they got to move. Some of these people need food, drugs. Like they got bad habits. 10% of reverse is like obsession, abusing power, unstable, unbalanced, all over the place. Somebody is suffering with some type of psychosis from an entity attachment. Okay? Whatever this is, this person could be contemplating getting rid of themselves because the judgment is too hard. Judgment in the reverse. Suffering with some type of illusions. Unexpected expenses. 5 of Pentacles. The same shit they wished for you. The 10 of Wands, that shit went back. See how that worked? Cause and effect. You reap what you sow. Type ass energy. And I feel like you handed these people their ass, but you did it in a very righteous way. You said, hey, listen, whatever the hell y'all doing, that's not right. You're going to get it for that. Don't do that to me. I'm not doing anything to you. Justice. Karma heard every single prayer, every single word. Then the ancestors showed up. Then you said, okay, this is about me becoming the Empress. Let me just focus more on that. This is about me becoming the Emperor. Let me focus more on that. And the Magician. Gaining your strength and your momentum. The more you call back your power, it seems like something catastrophic happened to these people. You're like, I call back all my power. You're like, wait a minute. Let me get real specific. I call back every inch, every drop, every crumb, every little bit of my power. Because somebody's somewhere trying to hold on to a little bit. Like this much. Like, girl, we got to move. We need to hold on to this good energy. But you've been asleep all day. How you going to move and you've been asleep all day? That's what happens. The devil leaves you depleted, down and out and defeated. Because your win was always an illusion. What they thought they were winning, it was an illusion. They were never winning up against the divine. Never. Even when you had to go through the dark night of the soul, possibly lose everything, even when you believed that you were losing your mind, you were always doing better than these people. Why? Because at least you were moving away from the chaos. These people just got in bed with the chaos. They married it. They signed up for new diabolical contracts. They went to lunch with the devil. They ate breakfast with the devil. They was in the bathroom with the devil, baby. They was hanging out with the devil. The devil said, prepare a space for me and I will come and kick my feet up in your house and take root. And so shall it be, and it happened. Now that the devil want to collect, now they trying to get out of Dodge. 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's trying to save their money to get away from this karma. 8 of Cups in the reverse, but there's no way out. Spirit just said all roads are closed for these people. That's a lot of hexing, a lot of cursing, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of blood sacrifices, a lot of moon cycles, a lot of death magic, a lot of jar spells, a lot of trips to the doggone, garage sale, looking for artifacts and bones and dust. And when I mean garage sale, maybe you went to the little voodoo magic shop. Whatever the hell y'all did, this shit got you messed up. 8 of Cups, where you trying to go? They trying to run? Somebody needs help. Okay, well, let's see. Holy Spirit, we call down judgment over this situation. We ask that the Most High bring in swift judgment. Somebody is still trying to harvest off of our energy. Bag. That's how you got to tell them. Get your ass up out of here. That's your problem now. That's how you ended up in this shit. You was too busy trying to obsess over somebody else's energy. Somebody that was really doing the work. Where were you when the prayers were being prayed? Where were you when the Most High was talking to this person in the middle of the night? Where were you when this person was in a cleansing bath, crying out to the Most High God, talking to their higher self? Where were you when this person had to alchemize your nasty ass death spells? Where exactly were you? Oh, you were at the graveyard. You got graveyard dirt under your nails. That's where the hell your raggedy bastard ass was. Why you not smoking no graveyard blunts? Y'all can't even afford to buy no damn graveyard blunts now, which means you can't afford to do any more spell work. You're in a bind. You're out of time. Clarify this weird ass group, Holy Spirit. You out of time. Didn't I just tell you? Didn't we tell your punk ass? Didn't we tell you? You are in a bind. You're all out of time. The world card. Close the door. It's over. Clarify these people. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Okay. What's going on, Queen of Swords? Clarify the covenant ties. Who's this Queen of Swords, Holy Spirit? The Eight of Pentacles. The worker. Somebody's birthday could be this month. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. I mean, the Queen of Swords. Who's this person? The Six of Pentacles. Somebody paid somebody. Who is this person? Who is this Queen of Swords? Child, I know you lied. Somebody know they done. Bye. What the freaking French toast is going on here? What the diabolical, demonic ass, bound to some bullshit ass is going on here? Somebody paid the Queen of Swords. This is a worker. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. They paid this person like clockwork. They spent a whole bunch of money. Now they ain't got no money. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse to do some type of magic. Who is this Queen of Swords? Show us this person. Oh, okay. Now she walking away. Okay. Okay. I thought so. She's walking away. So this is the top dog. This is the one that gets it done. This is the one that you go to in the coven that's going to get it done. Oh, she laughed about it when she saw you on her table. She laughed when she saw you on her altar. She was laughing when she was doing the death spell. She got up the next day, act like didn't a damn thing happen, and didn't look back and tried to bury you in the backyard or somebody's yard. And she just said, oh, oh, this will be easy. Don't even worry about it. She's so calm. She's so confident. Now this bitch is on the run with the Eight of Cups. Where you running to? With the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You can't balance something out? This is like the head witch. Who is it? Coven ties. Clarify. Everybody could be looking at this person like they crazy. Yeah, she overpromised and underdelivered. Nine of Cups. She had her own personal pursuits here. Some type of wish fulfillment and trying to take down the divine masculine and feminine. Whoa. Clarify this person. Temperance energy. You mad because of their temperance energy. Somebody had their own personal pursuit. Whatever this is, if somebody paid a practitioner, whether she was a part of this coven or not, this worker, whatever this is, as she's doing the work, she has her own personal pursuit here. She's putting in her 2 cents. She's getting very closely connected to this spiritual case by way of this spiritual work. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. She too made a bad investment. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So this coven, after they weren't successful at some point, okay, could have reached out for help. Is that what this help is about? So they went to this Queen of Swords. This is the one. She can get it done. She's like, don't even worry about it. We gonna fix it. I got it. Whatever. She went to work. Eight of Pentacles, 12 of Labor, Six of Pentacles. After the payment cleared, somebody transferred, Cash App, Zelled it, PayPal'd it, whatever they did, they gave her the money, okay? Automatic transfer. She got the money in her hand. Seven of Pentacles in a reverse. It was a waste of time and a waste of doggone money. Two of Pentacles in a reverse. She herself is now bound to some bullshit. And now she has to walk away. She could be on the run. Her own personal request from your energy, Divine Collective, was to help her balance out something in her life to gain some type of wish fulfillment. Four of Cups. And she missed an opportunity. So she's not who they think she is. She's not even who she thought she was when she tried to come up against somebody that didn't call for her. Bitch, if you weren't called, why are you here? Okay? If your time is up and the world card is there, why is it that you bitches, you witches, you weird ass warlocks are not clocking out? Y'all love trying to stay on the clock and get extra money that you're not going to get paid for because you're not doing no work. You're not getting paid for no money. You want some money? You trying to get paid with some money for doing no work? Lazy, lackadaisical. You took the short route. You spent all your money thinking that somebody was going to get you out of some type of a bind. And she too, yes, you're expert, you're high ranking, whatever the hell she is, Queen of Swords. She too is out here with a Four of Cups energy, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. She said, oh, let me walk away from this. Yeah, because her life is in shambles now. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. These people got unexpected expenses. But I feel like the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is like being in debt to the universe. Okay. So we got the ancestors out here as spiritual debt collectors, dragging people into spiritual court for their spiritual debt. Why they got to drag y'all to spiritual court? Why? Why do they have to drag you to spiritual court when you know what you did? You know what you did. So why are you trying to skip out when you've been called to come to court? You've been subpoenaed to come to court. So where are you going? Eight of Cups. The High Priestess is here. You came up against a High Priestess, a high divine, masculine, feminine. Temperance energy, balance, Nine of Cups. Okay. Like a fool, you did it. They coming out looking like fools. Somebody could be feeling foolish. Somebody's waiting for the Tower to pass. The Hangman. Self-sacrificing. This was an ego move. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, she was their last hope. Whoever this coven is, this group, whatever this is, going to a practitioner, getting help, she was their last hope. She was the grand finale. She was supposed to put things in order, and she failed. Why? Because she's disrespecting spiritual law, breaking the rules. There are rules in this game. There's a way to play this game. You got lineages that you know nothing about. Why did you show up to somebody else's destiny, paid and bought for, and then you added in your own insecurities and your own 2 cents, and you tried to get something off of the collective's energy too, only to end up in the Hangman situation, stuck in your life with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse? Somebody's gifts have been snatched from them. Whatever she was good at and knew how to do, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, that shit ain't working. She can't seem to balance out some type of earth magic. There's too many pentacles here. You did earth magic like a fool. Yeah. Justice is being served. Trying to tip the scales, okay? The angel said, I think not. You tried to tip these scales in the favor of a very wicked ass group. Where did you ever think that that was going to make sense? These are people that have done horrible things. Death spells on children, suicide spells on children, miscarriages, death. I'm going to put all y'all's business out here. Let us see what it is that you've done. Then they were given something. Somebody was trying to spiritually poison you, collective. Wow. Why would you think that the scales would tip in the favor of a group that has done everything wrong? Okay, getting themselves together would have been too much like right, but instead they seek out help. Now the help has run off on the plug twice. The Eight of Cups, where's she going? Show us where this Queen of Swords is going. She could be trying to go get help. Dummy. The Moon. She's trying to hide the fact that she messed up. She could be hiding this from the group. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. She could be hiding this from her group or the people that paid her to do this work. She was the cleanup woman. She was the cleanup woman. She was the one that was supposed to come in and clean up all of what had backfired. And honey, I promise you, all praises be to the Most High God. Let me tell you how divinely set up this is. You know what's so beautiful about this? They went to this Queen of Swords to clean up some shit that they had no business doing. How is it that you got somebody trying to right your wrongs when you all the way wrong? Okay. So lack of accountability. They pulled their money together. They paid her. Let me tell you the beautiful part about this. The beautiful part about this is that not only did she make things worse for them, and she included herself, she absolutely aided and assisted in taking down this whole group a lot sooner than what would have come back had they just taken accountability. These are people that refuse to let bygones be bygones. You got some people here that got addictions. It's like this whole group, they all got individual issues. Seven of Swords, and they're hiding it. They're just so embarrassed. Like, the level of embarrassment is embarrassing. Like, the fact that they can find room to be embarrassed after doing something all the way wrong, thinking that it was going to be right. Why would you assist anybody that is in this much karmic debt, karmic chaos, karmic turmoil? It was the money. We got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. This group could have paid like $12,000. $13,000 over time. They look crazy. They look stupid. Yep. That tower backfired. This person is hiding the fact that the tower is in the reverse. It's an illusion. Whoa. Whoa. This person is hiding the fact that the tower is in the reverse, and somebody is still desperate for energy with strength. They see you standing in your power with the Two of Wands, going about your destiny, and the Ace of Cups. The goal was everybody was supposed to eat off this Ace of Cups. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, when she went into your spiritual business negligently, unauthorized, let the courts show, let the universe see that somebody illegally went into your business, digging around in your destiny, trying to figure out what you got coming in. They could have even had your date of birth. Somebody wanted to check your planetary alignment by way of what you've gone through, what you've accumulated over lifetime. They all were going to eat off of your destiny. That was the goal. Some of these people were waiting to be famous. Some of these people were waiting for windfalls of money. Some of them were waiting for divine masculines, feminines. Oh, they had plans, honey. They had planned it all the way out under an illusion, delusional. But what they did not see was the World card, that this would eventually come to an abrupt halt because you're too in your high priestess energy. You've been activated. The scales are here. Let the record show that these people tried to eat off of the divine collective's destiny, the Ace of Cups. And then you got the divine intervention here, Ace of Cups overflowing. There's protection around this Ace of Cups. They could have never have penetrated the field of the new beginning, your new life, your new body, your new everything, because with you comes a new body. And when I mean new body, I mean by way of avatar, you know, cerebrally thinking, the way your mind thinks, the way you are, who you have been reinvented. These people really don't think you're human. This was like guaranteed. This was like 100%. This person promised. You know how they say don't make any promises that you can't keep? This person promised. Oh, but he gonna be gone in like 2 to 5, 3 to 5. Okay, give me 7 more business days, not including the weekend. Type ass energy. Somebody promised that this was gonna work. Somebody was like,